Is it when it's red, it fucking is working or what?
This pod, yeah, looks like that means it's going right. The red time on there.
Yeah.
Podcast
is on.
Should we tilt that down a little bit? Because there's a bunch of
the other way.
like your camera.
I think yours needs to go.
Wait, let me sit better where I'm gonna be sitting.
Yeah, get them to yourself.
I'm gonna tilt yours down because there's so much.
Down.
Yeah. Sit down, kind of where you think you're gonna be most of the time.
Probably sitting up a little bit like this. Don't touch my stuff. Don't touch my stuff.
Put it on the side so we can see you.
Don't touch my stuff. You can literally not see any of that stuff, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
You can still see all of it.
Where's my drink? What? Does this all need to move right here?
No, just do the best you can to not have like a Pepsi.
You also put your stuff down below on that.
Does it work over here? Can you see it over this side?
In the fireplace thing below you?
Oh, yeah.
Put on that. Put it on there.
Yeah, good idea.
Nice. Well, the podcast started, guys. We got some inside fucking extra clips.
Let's do extra clips.
Okay.
So, let's talk about your friend's mom dying. Just deep as fuck. This is about death.
Yeah, this is the death episode.
The episode of death.
So, she died. She got a text going into Hawkfish.
Just now, the Hawkfish, the bar in Idaho.
Within 15 minutes of this conversation right now.
Mm-hmm. She said, I just got a text. My mom had a heart attack, and she just passed away.
That's all she texted you?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty insane. So she's just texting people like to let them know, or she's just like
devastated? Didn't you say she was in the bar earlier?
No.
She just walked in the bar right now.
She found out about it at the bar. Because she's already dead now. Because like, what? Did she not get to go see her mom's corpse at the fucking like? What is she? What is you just done?
I don't think her mom lives nearby. I don't know. I'm pretty. It's gonna be a lot of free drinks for her tonight.
Well, I'm sure, but like, what happens to like? Oh, you just like your mom just dies and then you.
Yeah, typically people
you don't ever
have funerals.
Talk to anybody or.
I don't know. She doesn't have friends or family out here. I'm like a.
Who is Jenna? Have I seen her? Have I talked to her?
I'm not sure. She's short. Can I talk like this? She can't watch this now. It's fucked. Now I'm making fun of her. And her mom died.
Why?
Now her mom's haunting us.
Like, oh my god! I'll start a second fucking podcast about getting haunted.
Really?
So sweet.
What if we're the first people she haunts? Because we're talking about her.
Well.
Oh my god.
Ghosts don't exist, buddy. So
that's actually not true at all. Because we're not the first person to talk about it at all. Because like the person that called her daughter talked about her mom dying to her. So that person's the one that's gonna get haunted.
This is a weird start. This is a weird start.
That was a weird start. But
so that's it.
Yeah, it's insane though.
Let's all take turns calling our mothers.
Okay, Mom, I fucking hope you die. Get in here! Okay, dude. So, yeah, that's just so insane though. Fucking, your mom dies of a heart attack, goes to the hospital, dies of a heart attack. Do they just take her to the fucking coroner?
That shit. That's like the worst. If it's like your parent.
Yeah, it's insanity.
That happened to me right now.
First of all, it can literally happen to anyone right now.
That happened to you.
Can you imagine my fucking...
Not
me.
I'll take that back.
I'm healthy as a horse. I'm fucking never dying.
The same way as a horse, so I have to be healthy as a horse. That's the way it works.
I think it's freaky just to think about that shit, though, because, like, nobody wants to die right now. It doesn't matter where you are. I mean, there's people in their life that are probably okay with dying, but 99% of the people in the world are not okay with dying right now. You know, they think of, like, oh, fuck, no, I can't die right now. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta prove something to somebody. I gotta fucking prove something to myself. You know what I mean? Like, Can you imagine just being dead and just like, okay, well, what would my life be right now if I died right this second? That is a horrible fucking thing to think about. Like, that is dead. For most people in the world, that is a fucking nightmare thing to think about.
Well, that or just think about, like, your parent dying right now, or just, like, that huge blow, and then you're just, like, depressed for fucking months.
For like a day.
For a day.
Oh, for
like,
you. For white people, we actually care about our
We actually care about our ancestors.
Oh, God.
Not your ancestors so much. No offense. Our people did bad things. Mostly your people, Spanish people.
Yeah, well, you know what?
We did it.
I don't know.
We did it. That's who we are. That's what we are. Every single one of the descendants of Spanish people are that way too. Come at me, bro. That's so sweet. Just ready to conquer.
They conquer him. Conquer his asshole.
Conquerors, asshole.
So you'll
So,
find out
are you
tomorrow,
going to
huh?
talk about the story that we've been hiding from Johnny until now?
It's not hiding it like.
Well, we
okay,
weren't hiding it, but we were.
Well, I can tie it in with the death stuff we're talking about. Like, look at me like that.
That scares me because I know this story.
No, it's because I had a dream come true last night. Something I've been talking about for years and years.
I
About
thought this was the STD thing you were talking
No.
about.
no,
He got
no,
his STD. So
no.
sweet.
The STD thing that was real. I did get a message today saying I got the all clear today. So, that's good.
What a nightmare life you're living.
I mean, what you call a nightmare.
I mean, not. I mean, tomorrow. Here's the fucking the story you're about to tell is the best part about living a nightmare life. Go ahead.
Do you remember we were at the bar and we were talking to that older lady?
She smoked dope, and she didn't want the other person that she was with to know about it.
Do you remember her talking about her niece that wasn't there that was like down to bang me?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's who you were talking about. I was thinking about the girl that she was with. I thought
No.
that was her the whole time. I was like,
No. I forget
Okay.
who that was. Ooh, gross.
it's okay. It's okay. Don't talk about it. That's sweet.
We'll just call the girl. What do we call her? The one that smokes dope? Should we just call her that? The one that
Yeah,
smokes
the one that
dope?
smokes dope, of course, 100%. We don't just we're like, well, I can't remember what we said. It was a joke or something, and she was like, "Yeah, she doesn't know that I just smoked earlier." Like it was
Yeah,
insane. She
for
left,
for
and she
2
was like
days.
talking about smoking meth, and we were just joking. And she said, "Yep, I admit it. Yep, she admitted it to us."
You guys can tell. She's
Oh,
like,
you guys can tell? Don't tell her because I fucking just did some earlier, and she doesn't know.
I'm sure she
I was
knows.
like, I don't know. She's probably weird
I
or
don't
dumb
know,
enough
but-
to not know, to be honest.
If she's dumb enough to, yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, so a lot of people are not. It's not dumb. It's just you're
Naive.
ignorant to the fact that
I
you
think-
can't tell that people
Well,
are
you're just not
weird
looking
sometimes,
for
and when
it
they do
either.
dope, you can't tell they're doing dope or
I
not.
tell you, like,
Really know
yeah, I
that
tell you know
person,
people on
dude.
shit.
You know what I mean? You have to.
I mean, but she also could just know and she doesn't.
But if you're not a fucking drug addict, I mean, usually drug addicts can tell drug addicts because they've seen and done all those things.
or if you know drug addicts, you can.
Yeah, and if you're, but that's the
Yeah.
thing. Also, if you're a non-drug addict that had somebody close in your life that did all those things, but if you're a non-drug addict that doesn't have anything like that close to you, you'll never know in a million years, baby.
It's true. It's true. You remember? Okay, she's talking about her niece, and so they were both at the bar last night. Great night. We were.
What was her name? Molly?
Don't do that.
Was that her name?
No.
No. They both came to my house, man. And Molly she was into it, and then she's like, look, before we go any further, I want you to know what I really look like. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, she pulls out her phone.
I thought it was her dick. That's what I pulls out her dick, and I fucking come in my pants.
I had to run out.
This is always what I was dreaming about.
You ever see the beginning of Thriller? Like, no, I mean, I'm different. I know, that's why I like you. Like,
I know you do, faggot.
it was pictures of when she used to be fat, and like,
Oh, the Holly girl?
Molly, you mean?
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Jesus, you fucking fucked it up. You're retarded. You're stupid. You're a fool.
I'm sorry.
God,
Nah, it's
At least they get the joke now.
okay, go ahead.
That's him last name. She gives a fuck.
First of all, if she ever sees this, just don't be like, hey, look at this
No,
podcast
different
about
Holly.
this.
You know, this exact scenario happened. You
First
told
of
me this whole story. You listened
She's
to
Holly
it.
too. She's Holly too on my phone now.
What? What'd you say?
Now
She's
I'll
Holly
just
too.
look at your phone.
Oh my god, that's even worse than what you're about to tell.
What do you-
I'm just kidding.
Your gold story. Keep
Yeah.
stopping.
I tell you stories to you guys. This takes forever. It's so funny.
Because we're interrupting constantly.
I would love it.
It's fucked up because sometimes we do it so much, like to random people at the bar, because it's just funny to insert words when people like
Pause.
try to fucking. They're trying to think of their next sentence to go to, and you just interject the fucking
It's
most.
usually good, but sometimes you do like you
Too
do it,
much?
I do it. Everyone can actually just okay, I'm stepping over.
Yeah.
You can feel it, like okay, everyone's
Yeah.
getting annoyed now.
Yeah.
Everyone's you're still
She's like each picture. Like the first picture, she didn't look that bad. I'm like, well, what's wrong there? And then the second picture, I'm like, oh, okay. And then the third one, I'm like, all right, stop. Like, I get it. You used to be fat and ugly. It's fine.
Yeah. So why
Why
did
did
she
I-
even care about that? She's not fat and ugly now.
Because she was setting up that she has all this skin hanging out.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So yeah, and
Yep.
so I was like, well, let's see it.
Let me see that wingsuit, baby.
Oh my God. She shows me. I'm like,
oh, just come in your pants and go. Oh, you love that skin.
I throw up in my mouth and come. Like,
What's wrong with me? I'm a freak.
oh yeah.
Okay, so were you disgusted by it? You didn't even care.
No, I didn't give a fuck.
Why would you?
Why would I care?
Why would you care?
How bad was it?
I mean, it was a wingsuit. It was a full-blown wingsuit. She could literally fly if she took off her clothes.
Like Falcor.
So me and Falcor were fucking.
We had sex. It was fun. It was pretty fucking cool. She made me feel like I don't get a lot of this action, you know. So when it happens, it feels nice. It feels.
Yeah.
Wait, like how much does she weigh now, and opposed to like do you have a weight-ish area? We can...
If you didn't know she had a wingsuit, like you wouldn't be able to tell. Something's a little different about her body because like her butt's still really big, which is like I'm not really an ass man, but
What?
no, I'm a boob guy, 100%.
Oh, tits for life, baby.
You're a tit
That's
guy?
so crazy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, my
Real
girlfriend's
man.
ruled out for you guys.
I know.
She got no titties. But that's okay with me. I don't even care. Can't yell my small dick, can you, bitch? Fucking no titties on you. Just look at me like mad. You're like, you guys are dumb. You're
Or
dumbest
just like,
person.
oh my god, he has a small penis. I thought
It's
he
a
had
small
dick.
penis. I know.
You showed me a video. You don't have a small penis.
Well, guess what, dude? You just ruined the fucking joke for them. Okay, go ahead, though.
I don't know.
Tell it the real good part.
All right. I just don't feel like I don't want to feel like I'm just bragging about it.
It's
Like,
sweet to brag about. It's amazing to brag about. You should brag about something. You should shout it from the rooftops.
I fucked a married woman.
Not your fault.
Not my fault.
That's not your fault. Swear to God.
Not my fault, sir. If you're watching this, I want you to know that.
I named you, and I'm fucking
Yeah,
coming
what's
at you.
his name? Let's get real.
Oh, it's
with
Big
it.
Jim. It's fucking big black guy, 6'6", ready to
I don't know
kill
this
people.
person.
He loves to fuck.
Little
Piece of
Camilo.
shit. Who
She
fucks his
she told me that, and I swear that she was in an open relationship. And look, no, that's never true.
Never true.
That's never fucking
It's
true.
never true.
girl.
No.
99%.
But here's the deal. Even if it is true, it usually fucks up that person's relationship. I mean, literally. There's very few
I
people
heard a
that actually
crazy
can
one.
have one.
The crazy one that was like on Reddit was like off of 4chan was this guy who did a he had they brought a new guy in to bang his
Boyfriend?
for them both to have a three-way with his wife, and he said that like he lied about his height. He said he was shorter than he was. So actually a taller, bigger, like a more masculine guy, and he went in there and he just completely took the guy's girl, and then she like would go and like leave and have sex with him separately. It was the crazy.
Oh man,
It's depressing to read. And this guy says he still wants to be with her. Like you're such a
What a
you gotta
loser.
just leave, dude. That shit's crazy. Like she did shitty things. Like he started texting and asking like I'm not really okay with. He texts the guy like I'm not really okay with this anymore. Can you just tell her to come back? Or then he sends him things like nah, she wants it, dude. And then he like
Sends her a
sent her
video
pictures of him
fucking
coming on her back and shit. It's like
That's excessive.
that's a
It's
porno,
crazy.
dude. That's literally a porn.
I know.
That's literally porn.
That's what everyone would say like in the comments. Oh, this is just a
This
fucking
is just a
fantasy,
fucking yeah.
role-playing.
But dude, no, that shit's
Like,
real
guys,
though.
like,
That
yeah,
shit's real. That
it
actually
is.
happens, dude. You know what's so crazy too? Fucking Jasmine's fucking family, right? I go to Alaska, and it's her aunt that lives here, but I think her daughter lives up in Alaska or something because I saw her in Alaska. That's where we met her and her boyfriend. And her boyfriend is actually her stepbrother. And they were telling me about this when I was at the casino with them. And I was like, he was joking about it. He's like, the amount of incest in this family is crazy. He was making a joke about it, and we're all laughing. And that was Uncle Rich and Aunt Claire, right? And so he was joking about her daughter fucking the stepbrother. But they didn't, their whole thing is, they didn't grow up with each other. So first of all, they didn't grow up with each other. So that's totally fine. You know what I mean? But it's still, are you kidding me? That dude, you can't tell me they don't fucking think about stepbrother, stepsister. They just never brought up. That was just like, oh yeah, we're stepbrother or stepsister, but that'd be automatic. Like, even if you didn't, especially if you didn't know that person, because like that's my stepbrother. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be like, oh damn, I didn't know him. I didn't grow up.
No,
with
imagine
him.
if like fucking Jasmine or some hot girl that you think is really hot is all of a sudden you're brought in by your dad's.
I know, but
your dad's new
here's the
girlfriend's
deal.
daughter. And you're like, fuck, she's hot as
Here's
shit.
the deal. That they both had to wrestle with that. They had.
I feel like it's a minor wrestling match.
No, 100%. For the guy, especially, that wasn't even a wrestling match for him. He just had to be like, "Holy shit, dude!
I know, if anything,
How
makes
hot
it
would it?"
better.
Because you know that dude's thinking like, "Oh my god, this is my stepsister." That has to be a real thought in their head because it really is that person, you know. So it has to be some deeper level of like kink to it. I really
There's got to be the taboo part.
There
of it.
has-
At
Dude,
least
are
the
you
first
kidding?
Part, if they're like, are they married or whatever?
No, but they knew they were stepbrother and stepsister
Yeah, but
before
the
they started
beginning
fucking.
Part could be like the hot part, then like, you're like, oh, this guy's a douchebag, or this girl's a douchebag.
No, they're still together.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, yeah, no,
they
they're
could've been,
dating.
Like, they could have spent the cool, like, just the fun first part,
And then
like,
they
the
started
hot
liking
little,
each other.
Yeah, like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
like, 'cause especially if they're hot, like that makes it even better.
Oh yeah.
Some ugly fucking disgusting. You know,
Well, yeah, of course.
Anyways, you know what I mean, yeah, but if it's
But
your
it's crazy
fetish,
too
I
to
think
be
you
like,
gotta
I
go
mean,
deeper.
that's still crazy to me. I think, you know what I mean? Just like, just because, even though you didn't grow up with each other, it's still that's.
If they grew up together, knew each other from, they didn't even tell their step siblings until he was like 22 years old.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Then that'd be like, this guy's killing it.
Yeah, he is.
Get that
Because that was
shit.
his sister, and then he found out it wasn't his sister, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm fucking this chick," and she was down. She loved it. That's what's crazy, you know.
And
What I
then
mean,
they
they
finally
both
told them
loved
that they
it,
weren't.
dude.
And then
That's what I'm saying.
The best part, yeah. Then they came in like, yeah, that's not your
This is
sister.
amazing.
You're lucky that it's like that. The brother. That's actually the crazy ones I've heard on, like, I think it's like TikTok of a guy of them, like, of some random girl on a stage. I don't know if it's like a podcast or something they're doing, but she was telling a story of like this girl. These two people were adopted, and then she found out that. Like through like they go to they get their DNA, whatever, their 23andMe, and they find out that she's been married. She's been dating her brother for 5 years.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and she didn't even know it was her brother because she was
They
adopted.
both don't want kids either, so like that was not an issue with the kid thing. But they always then she's like there's little weird details like she that are hitting her and that she's thinking about like people. Oh, you guys look so similar. You guys look alike. She heard that like from all her.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah, but those little
crazy,
things, yeah.
though.
How exciting! She at that point she didn't tell him yet. It's like I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what you do there.
That's terrifying. Because that's gonna.
It's crazy that you still there's. It's like what is you not being attracted to your sister then?
It's
all
like a
in your
weird.
head?
No. It's an actual weird biological fucking thing.
Yeah, 'cause usually they
it's
say-
a biological thing.
Usually they say
They say it's like
smell
pheromones
weird
and
stuff.
shit. Yeah, it's like pheromones
They,
and
they
shit,
say your
but-
siblings smell different, like it pushes you away. But if they
Camilo's like, it pushes me closer.
maybe that was the weird thing that attracted them. Maybe they both have some weird opposite thing. I don't know, but I don't know. It's weird. That thing whole throws me off.
It is weird.
It's like if you don't know, it's like if you say even bring it to cousins.
yeah.
If
Oh,
you don't,
dude, especially yeah.
If
You
you
can
grew up
fucking.
with your cousin, like I wouldn't want to bang my cousin, but if I didn't know it was my cousin and I banged it, like it'd be nothing. It's weird. The whole thing. Or you don't grow up with them at all, and like you see him 30 years later.
So
that's
what
your
is
cousin.
that then?
So if
It's just
Also-
it's just the fucking knowing. It's the bad part about fucking someone you're related to is knowing that you're related.
I guess because cousin fucking was normal up until like less than 100 years ago.
I was gonna say fucking up until last night with me and you. And now you're fucking
didn't
talking
go
all this
deeper.
shit about it.
You can't even go
Start
deeper.
crying.
Dude. The pedophilia was okay until like that long ago. Like all this shit's crazy, dude. I
That's
realized it a lot.
pedophilia
Weird.
used to be okay.
I mean,
Remember
they used to.
Greeks?
They
You
used to
remember-
fucking. I
you
mean,
know
like
what I'm saying? Like,
Edgar
even
Allan
like
Poe had a
12 or
12-year-old
14.
fucking wife. It was
Who?
his cousin.
Who?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, Edgar Allan Poe, Elvis Presley.
They all
Fucking-
like
Elvis
married
Presley was in the
young
50s.
kids, dude.
Like 14, 15,
12.
13, 12.
12 was a common one.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, people do that in India still and shit.
Yeah.
You think the age of consent should be 12?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm 16 in Canada, baby. I'm thinking about moving.
So, like that's so
But
much
I feel
of a
like that's
difference.
also weird because it's like, because 16 seems gross, but is it just because we live in a place where it's like 18? Like, I don't know. The whole thing's crazy.
Just make
Well,
it 10.
is,
Fuck it.
It is weird to think about that. You know what I mean? Like
All that shit's crazy. The whole thing
and
is.
that's the weird parts about your brain that it's hard to fucking distinguish, you know, because like if you grew up somewhere else, like think about the people that grew up in like, you know what's so funny? I was watching this video about the people who were talking about, oh, the people of Palestine, their victimhood is what unites us. And they were talking about, this was people down in San Francisco were saying this. Yeah, the gay people. And then a dude was like, okay, do you understand what like the people from Palestine are? It's like, oh no, fucking blah, blah, blah. He showed him a video. He's like, this is me interviewing these people who you are talking about right now. At the least extreme place, it's in the central bank. He's like, where it's not the extremists, like where these people, you know, extremist people that kill Christians or whatever. These people fucking want them raped is the weirdest part. One is raped.
No,
murdered and in prison.
Gay people.
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't specify that.
Oh, sorry. They want gay people in prison or murdered, and if you are gay, He interviewed a gay fucking. First of all, it's insane that he even found a gay Palestinian. His face was blurred out, and he said, "What they do to you is that they fucking throw you in prison or jail, and then they rape you.
Oh, that sounds sick.
They rape you.
Like
the
three
guys
times
rape
a day
you.
with your meals.
Yeah, the guys rape you. The prison guards rape you,
So you get a place to live, eat, and
some
sex?
fucking,
Some dead.
and some fucking.
Dead.
Everyone in San Francisco's like, that sounds like the place for me. So sick. He just changes a bunch of people to go to Palestine. Hey boys, get him! Tackle him and just fuck him. He's like, oh, I hate being raped. Oh no.
I'm pushing back out of fear.
This is fear.
Oh my God.
And they're all like, yeah, this is the fear we like. They're all secretly gay.
Obviously.
There's no way that you're not secretly gay. They're like, oh, a gay guy's in here? Time to fuck him. You know what I
I'm
mean?
not gay, though, because he doesn't like
You're
it.
not gay. You're not gay. You're not gay. He's gay. Let's fuck him because we're not gay.
Oh, wow.
I know, some places, though, it's not gay if you're the top. That is a thing, too.
I know. How is that not the most insane thing you've ever heard in your life? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, you can force someone to be the bottom and you're not gay.
But it makes you question, like, all the sexuality shit. Like, all of it's, like, a weird thing I'll never... Like, that's why I always say, like, I don't understand. Like, sexuality is a thing I'll never understand. Because, like, I couldn't bang a dude, but maybe if I was born in the right place, the right time, it would have been, like, more acceptable. Who knows if it's a
Yeah, but
thing.
I feel like it also comes down to fucking...
I feel like there's a both. Because biologically, the idea of sex is to reproduce. So if you don't want to reproduce, there's obviously something.
But that can't be it,
biologically
though.
different.
You know what I mean? It's not like you don't look at a girl and you're not like, oh man, I just want to reproduce with that woman. You know what I mean? You don't.
think
You
that,
it's that's not what people think or do. They're
Yeah, I
like,
know,
oh
I
my
know.
God, I love this person, and it's a weird thing because you don't even when you don't know what love is, you're like infatuated with somebody. You're like, I just want to be around them. I just want to be with that person and have, whatever the thing is that you think that they're going to represent to you is like, the thing that you want. That means everyone else wants it. If someone wants that person, if I want that person, most other people are going to want that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's also just procreation now.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. That's the weirder, deeper part about it.
There's also a deeper, weirder part where you're trying to bang your mom and recreate your entire childhood. You're trying to recreate that. That's also the weird part.
Freudian? Or are you talking about like the fucking...
I'm not talking about like literally you find qualities in your mother that you find or other women in your life, and you try to you're trying to recreate your own childhood. That's what you're trying to do the whole time. So if you come up with a screwed up childhood, you're bound to do, unless like you get therapy and you kind of see your flaws and you kind of guide it a little better once you know where you're going. But if you have whatever, naturally you're gonna go try to recreate your own childhood. So that's why there's abusive people.
But that's what Freud. That's Freud. That's who said that. He said that mothers go after the fathers and boys go after their mothers. And girls say that all the time. Like they fucking, it's totally a thing with their dad. They want someone that's like their dad. Especially if he's a good father. You know what I mean? Especially if he's a good
woman
father.
You fall in love with or the man you fall in love with. But like it's not sexually love, but it's like you fall in love with that person.
Of course.
I'm
in sexually love with you and that love too. You start dancing.
That's just the whole thing's crazy if you actually start digging deep into it. The whole thing's a fucking nightmare.
Oh, nightmare. Fucking straight.
It's like,
terrifying.
it's weird.
And it's like let's talk about Camilo for a second. It's so sweet. Like, look at what he's doing. His mother, he's rekeying his mother with. Oh, you didn't even tell him the best part of the story.
I was just listening to you guys.
No, I don't want to listen to me and you. I want to listen to you.
I got you look over
I know.
specifically.
I want to be like, all right, Camilo, go ahead and finish your story. After all that.
Well, you gotta also be a little bit faster.
That's the second time I've been told that this week.
Oh, so you're a fucking big dick champion.
No, at work I would.
I thought it was fucking.
You should have said yeah.
You've been fucking me for hours.
Shelby straight up told me last night that I move like a sloth behind the bar. She said sloth.
We have a slothy face.
What?
I'm just making an physical insult.
She said sloth?
She said sloth, dude.
You know what's really weird, though? Like, Caleb moves like a fucking mink, right? But he fucking literally... Sometimes he's just fucking so behind that you can't even get a drink for fucking days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but he's doing fucking tricks. He's running up and down the bar, and you somehow don't have a drink still after fucking 10 minutes. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I've seen you do the trick 3 times. Fucking make this, just fucking pour it. You know. You know what I mean? And it's just like
that's a video. Hopefully
they didn't catch it at all. It's all from you guys. But it's just like, god damn, dude. You know, because like my drink's so simple. It's like, hey, Crown and Coke. You just go. Hand it to me. I'm gone. I'm out of there. Bye. But other people are like, oh, well, whatever drink that they have, he's got to do tricks and flips inside of them.
Sometimes you need a little flair.
I agree, but every time is not the greatest.
Take it up with him, dude. Call him.
Caleb, you're a fucking beautiful man. I love you. I'd hang up. I'm too scared to talk to him.
All right, no more pussyfooting around it, dude. Fucking
Do it!
Fucking 2 of my fantasies got fulfilled. The whole my mother flew out to
Yep.
she surprised me. It was really sweet.
Shut up and go.
It's his fault. God damn it.
Shut up and go.
Okay, the aunt and the niece, man. I made a joke about doing drugs on both their titties, and then they were both down for it, and then one thing led to another. Like, then I had at one point, niece is on the cock, and the other one's licking my neck and pushing niece's head down harder on my dick, and I'm like, is this real life? Is this real? That's not, I think I'm gonna die soon because that was a fantasy that I've been talking about for. Probably a decade, man.
Since you were born.
Since I was born.
I bet. But 2 on the dick at the same time.
That was the dream.
And he got it. That's what I'm finishing your story because you were like,
horrible. 2 on the. What do you mean?
2 on the same time, balls and dick. One sucking balls, one sucking dick.
I was like,
it was like a real life.
That's way better than him fucking pushing.
It was like a real life porno.
That's real life porno shit. That's awesome.
First of all, that's awesome. But
that's also what drugs do. Sorry, dude.
Drugs.
I'm sorry. Drugs, if you want to fucking have porno sex, you do some fucking cocaine, you do some meth.
Oh,
Fuck yeah, dude. Meth bitches are fucking insanity. They'll fucking do crazy porno shit. But they're also that horny, though. Meth makes you so fucking scary horny, but with fucking dudes, usually they can't get their dicks up.
Well, you love fucking dudes. That's your thing.
Oh, I do love fucking dudes, especially with limp dicks.
I thought I almost died last night.
Because your fucking dick was going to explode?
It was just too much
amazing
reserve energy that I was using.
You're like reaching into the back and fucking get your fucking energy.
If I actually managed to come for a 3rd time, I think I wouldn't be here today. I think I would be chilling with Jenna's mom upstairs.
Dead. No, you would have died of dehydration?
That's fucked up.
Yeah, something like that.
Just died, dude.
So you only came 2 times?
Yeah.
First time when?
It was in the bathroom.
By yourself? That's so sweet. I was thinking about the fucking fantasy, and then it happened. It's so sick.
Think it, dream it, do it.
It feels weird to tell the story because it feels like I'm
bragging.
No, I don't even feel like you're bragging. I'm trying to literally ask detail descriptions of this night so I can jerk off later about it.
I'll just send you a video.
That's what Holly looks like more than.
I know. I didn't know either. He wouldn't show me. He was like, well, yeah, I don't have her Facebook.
Use your name, but whatever.
Oh, well, we already used it. So
it's all right. If she sees this, it's like going to be 10 years later. We're fucking way sweetly homeless and drug addicts.
About the name, but never.
We're not going to. But
no.
Don't,
listen, we're not going to bleep out. We're going to bleep out names and not the N-word. Every single 40 episodes of the N-word, blatantly, horrifyingly racist things of not blanking them out. Just it's for jokes, but we're not blanking them out.
She's a cancer patient. She mentioned that later.
Oh, dude, so she was willing to do that because she was dying.
Yeah, so I asked was it on your bucket list or something? Was it 50th on the list to sleep with the Venezuelan? Holly.
Oh damn, she has cancer. I was hoping that.
Is it terminal? It's not really terminal, is it?
I didn't ask. Didn't care.
Oh, fair enough. That's fair enough.
You're
gonna say that on the podcast, but be worried about the other things. Didn't care.
I hope
she said I have cancer. I was like,
all right,
okay. Terminal or not? Fucking cool. I don't care.
She's like, right at me. I have cancer, right? Tight.
Cool.
No,
so that means I don't gotta call you back tomorrow, right? High five her in the back of the head.
This will actually be the 2nd person I've had sex with in my life that has cancer. Yeah, the other one's dead now.
From cancer.
Yeah.
So you kill him
with fucking cum.
I mean, maybe I expedite the process. I'll put them out of their misery. I don't want them suffering.
No. Oh, was it one of the fucking ladies in the old folks' home?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! That's why you were fired.
That all makes sense. That's why you don't work there anymore.
Oh, makes sense.
It's so stupid. Yeah, it was though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yes, that was what I got for it. And yes, that's what my charge actually is.
Yeah. I actually had to face that later this week. This week. That's what I'm saying.
I look at 15 years or some shit.
Yeah, I'm leaving for 15 years, dude.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll be back.
Where you going?
No, don't worry about it.
How long are you going? 15 years. Just like an exact number.
15 years. Hey, it's 13 if I'm lucky. was a good time.
That was a 15. I'm just a fucked up kid
Yeah,
in
because
there.
I'm gonna be fighting a lot of
Okay,
people.
if I behave, I'll be back in around 10. Where are you going?
Where are you going? I want to go.
Oh, there's free meals there, shit.
You know what I mean?
I don't have to
It's
pay
cool.
anything for rent.
It's cool.
It's gonna be free. It's gonna be
Yeah.
It's
sick.
free. It's gonna be free. It's gonna
All
be my
guys
homeboys'
there
house.
starting to have the gay sex fantasies. They've always the second fantasies I like.
Do you know what's crazy though? When I was in prison, there were the girls called the sisters. That's what they were called, the girls.
Oh, that's like fucking
Big girls.
Shawshank.
Yeah, straight up. Dude. I'm not even joking you, but they were actually fucking women looking. They
So how many?
they
did you
had
fuck?
the like this was before transgenderism was fucking cool, hopping and popping.
The
But they
20s,
they were given
been
fucking
forever.
hormones and shit to grow their titties out and fucking they said they were transgender and shit. And dude,
Jesus
one of them, I'm not even joking, it scares me. This scares my soul because one of them was not bad looking, and that's a fucking dude I'm talking about. I'm talking about a fucking man.
Yeah, but
if
The
you're
man wearing pink.
if you're in prison and there's a dude that almost looks like a chick, I'm not even kidding you. I saw this when I was just on my rider. My friend Ian, I'm gonna say his name. I'm gonna name drop his ass because he even told me this gay guy. He looked like a chick though. It was a gay dude, but he looked like a woman. I'm not kidding. He wasn't transgender.
Dude
he was
looked
just
like
a
a
gay
lady.
guy, and he was like I can't remember, Mexican, fucking whatever, Venezuelan. Just get pissed
Thank
out.
you. Thank you.
And
You
he
spread
talked
awareness.
like a girl. He looked like a girl,
Fucked like
and
a
they
girl.
would talk about him. And he was
back
like, well,
like a
he's like,
bitch.
dude, I'd let him suck my dick in the shower. They would say that.
You let him suck your
No, I
dick in the shower.
wish. No, that's what they would say though. It was insane though. He was like, nah. And this dude fucking was like white supremacist. It was the weirdest thing in the world to me. He's like fucking don't like black people, but will let a Mexican gay man suck his dick in the shower because
Well,
he's
how
been
old
in
is he?
prison for less than 6 months.
Everybody needs love, dude.
Less than 6
but-
months, dog.
But there's also like there's that guy that Austin, my cousin Austin knew, that he hadn't seen him forever, and then he like saw him. He's like, oh yeah, I work at Capone's. He's like, oh my cousin Austin's like, oh my cousin works there. Our cousin Ronnie,
Yeah.
gay Ronnie.
I remember.
So, guys, I was just making sure you listened.
I saw you.
But yeah, my gay cousin Ronnie, and he's like, he's like, that's not your cousin. He's like, yeah, that's my cousin. He's like, oh, that's the first guy. That's the only guy I ever had sex with. He's like, what?
Dead ass
Does-
admitted it to
does-
Johnny.
Yeah, no, not to me. He said to Austin.
Oh, to Austin?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's the only guy I've ever had sex with. He's like, Austin's like, what? Like he didn't, because he thought he was a straight guy. He's like, yeah, I've never had sex with another guy, never wanted to, but yeah, Ronnie, he came out to me and yeah, I had sex with her. Then he just like come out and just said that. Like, how would you not just hold that? If you just fuck some guy, I feel like I'd hold that in at least a
Well,
little bit.
what a badass!
Not like the
though.
first
What a
thing that
straight
comes
badass,
out.
So to literally be like, "Oh, that's your cousin." I mean, first of all, you don't even. Well, you're gonna automatically assume that everybody knows he's gay, though. You would not be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, he might be a closeted gay person." No, you're gonna automatically assume that Ronnie is
Yeah,
flamboyantly
but
gay.
he probably said,
And-
yeah, he's gay. He's fun. He's like, yeah, he probably said that.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sure he
probably the
did.
first
He's like, "Oh yeah,
thing
that flamboyant gay guy. Yeah, I fucked that guy."
Yeah, the only
That's
guy.
so weird. The only guy I ever fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a terrifying
I
thing
was
to
also
say.
gonna say, come out and straight and just say that. Like I don't know, it was crazy. Like that's pretty cool. He's just
But it's also weird though.
Like, he had no
Can you
problem
imagine
with
be
it.
like, "Oh yeah, my fucking
sweet.
cousin works there," or because that's what he said. My cousin works there.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
weird. You know?
it's
And
just
it's
a
a
dick in
girl,
the asshole.
and he was just like, you know what? And it was a fucking girl. That was like, that's the only fucking chick I've ever fucked. That'd be insane for you. Like, that's my cousin. You weird.
Yeah, why don't we
weirdo.
fucking- yeah,
Why
but-
are you talking about fucking my cousin?
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys work at the same place. I don't want to hear you about your dirty sex stuff. You fucking animals.
He's jealous. He's jealous.
Just
You wanna
mad
fuck-
as
yeah,
fuck
you-
that he's open about his sexuality. And I'm not.
Filthy animals.
yeah, but
But
yeah,
you know what I mean? It'd be weird if a fucking dude was
It
like,
was-
"Yeah, that's my cousin." Oh, that's weird. I fucked that chick.
yeah,
you know what I
but
mean? It'd be
I think
fucking
it's also
weird.
makes it also does kind of make sense to say, but I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
About because yeah, it was
It's
crazy.
weird. You know what I mean?
But that's what I was saying. That like some people are just can bang more ladylike people. But I was also gonna
that's
say to
just
you,
so weird.
what you were
I know
saying,
that's
Mama?
what is weird about sexuality.
I've seen
though.
attractive transgender like trans women.
So man to woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're supposed to
but-
look like women though. So
Exactly.
it's fucking-
I've seen. Oh yeah, I could bang this, but then I remember I was like, oh what? Then I was like thinking, oh, can I bang this fucking dude? And I was like-
Exactly.
and then I thought about no, I want to stick my dick in the non-existent pussy that's a penis. So it's like, oh, so it's not a like the attraction is there, but my mind is basically being tricked. At least that's how I looked at it in my head. Like, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, Because that's what you're fantasizing about. You have to fucking phone. This is not a video podcast.
I'm recording. I'm posting a little video I took of you two guys talking. I'm promoting what you two talking.
Yeah,
to each
you're
other.
literally fucking snitching on us.
We
don't want anybody to see this.
Trying to fuck trannies on this podcast. You're making fun of us. That's what it is.
One thing that's cool to talk about is that legitimately, Camilo,
cool.
the person that the camera's on right now,
Yeah.
is going to do a stand-up show for Nick Swartzen. That's amazing to talk about, dude. Like, legitimately.
You'll see it. October.
In the
20th.
Patreon, we'd have to put Camilo in there too. You would have to, 100%.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? We'd have to, like, just how they said all those people and their Patreons and shit. We have to add you 100%, especially he's going to get big soon. We're gonna ride those coattails, baby. Come on,
Ride 'em together.
and fucking just have whatever dribbles down onto us. We're just gonna fucking dance in it.
Trickle down.
We don't need fucking nothing but Camilo.
Just change it. Right ahead.
But I think that's sick as fuck. I really do. I mean, that is the most real comedic thing I can think of of anybody I know in my life. Dead serious.
It's weird.
But I do have a friend named Jordan Doler, who I went to high school with. I have a lighter right here.
Where do I
You can
have?
reach it. Nope, sorry, dude. Oh, fuck. Here, I'll get it for you.
What do I got?
You're
I am a fat piece of shit. Looking at Ash.
But Jordan Doler, right here.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Jordan.
But dude, no, this chick, she has a band
But did
that
you
they're
give him
playing
his
in
cigarettes?
fucking Seattle. What?
Oh, you took one of yours. I was saying, I thought you asked for one of your cigarettes or something. Like, you have a whole pack you left, you dumb.
But
kite.
she has a band. Not only does she have a band, she plays instruments and plays in a band, and they're fucking doing a gig that, you know, they're charging money for the show, and she also does stand-up comedy. Like, that's fucking sick. A girl I know from high school it's so weird because Jasmine was saying, because Jasmine knows her, she was talking about how she's always super artistic and creative and shit, but it's just like, you don't think, I never thought that. I never thought stand-up comedy would come from this girl. She used to date my friend Cody.
Is she funny?
She's funny for a girl, for sure.
For
No, like, just like the things she talks about, I mean, like, for real, though, you know what I mean?
Said it for a girl.
Laugh horrifyingly.
because what you said.
Oh, yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Like, for the things that she talks
I know,
about,
but
they're not going to talk about fucking babies. Like, you know, women, not many women talk about fucking...
That's your humor.
I know.
I love fucking babies.
That's
Yeah,
the
on
fucking
stage.
first thing I go to. I love that humor.
I love
No, but you know what I
tight
mean?
baby
It's the
pussy,
fucked
right,
up,
boys?
brutal anti-humor. That's the shit that we like. And it's funny because, like, anything I see like that, it makes me laugh so fucking hard.
Me too.
And I don't know why, though, because is it just because everyone's
sick?
told not to say that word?
Yeah.
Is that why?
Like what?
It's just, no, you're not supposed to, it's like literally, and it's weird because it's actually mostly against blacks. Like, I really feel that way. Like, of racism for white people, I mean, I remember my fucking grandpa was racist against blacks. First of all, he was racist against blacks.
Racism, so real
But-
shit.
Still is.
And, well, he's dead, so no, he's not.
Yeah, dumbass.
He had a fucking.
you don't have your same
My
thoughts,
dad was
dude.
telling me
That's
about
not-
like when he was fucking
every
like
time
in
I said
hospice, dude. So he was 88 chopping wood. Like I see
88,
him
brother.
at 88, he was chopping wood. Like he's a fucking old man out there chopping wood because that's what he's supposed to do. He died at 90, but when he was like 89 to 90, he was really starting to lose his shit, and he would see like a black caretaker would come in and
How
he
old
would
was it?
fucking.
I mean, what year
Nope.
was this? I mean,
This was 2017 or 18.
So he was born in what year?
1918.
How if he wasn't racist?
He was
I'd be
in
surprised.
World War II. He was in World War II.
Oh fuck that
Yeah.
commie.
So he was either
bastard.
maybe it was 1928.
So
He died 90 years
So
old.
he
So it was,
racist- What the hell happened to this monitor? It usually comes right back. Fuck on.
we'll have to have a big old cut in these videos.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I can't believe you got a fucking double blowy,
I
dude.
can't either, dude.
Seriously.
It's been a year for your boy.
For what? A blowjob?
It's been a good year.
Oh, it has been a fucking good year for you. And you fucked Holly and said you loved her.
I did that shit last night too. It's so funny when like some of these girls I asked to say they love me, like some are just into it, but some just like really don't want to say it, and they just don't. And then like I was so nervous to ask because like it's like my third go around, so like that's what's gonna get me hard.
It's just hearing I love you.
Yeah, that was like the first. I told you the
You
first.
can get
podcast
hard
I was
without
on.
hearing I love you.
I can, but
It's hard for you?
like if I'm on drugs and stuff.
But so that's just your thing. Like it's like, bam, they love me. My dick's just fucking great.
Oh, now it's been recording now.
Oh, it's been recording the whole time.
Yeah, it's probably a dead
Go
spot.
pee. You're gonna go pee. Go.
I wasn't. I was just gonna. Get some air.
Yeah, there's a dead spot in there because I unplugged.
Okay, so it's back though.
Yeah, we're going.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to edit that out.
There's a huge dead chunk.
Sorry. Well, I mean, you'd edit it out, right?
And wait, is it recording now? Are they both recording?
Well, that's been. We didn't stop on that.
Oh, you didn't stop either one of these?
No.
So can you check if it's? Are we both in frame?
Yep. Both in frame. 42, 49, 42, 49. Yep.
And we're back. Anyway, what you said about your racist grandpa piece of shit.
Oh yeah. So yeah, he would say like my dad told me that there was like a black chick that came in to fucking help him. Like he's a fucking helpless old man. He's fucking dying. Helpless old man, can't do anything for himself. A black caretaker came in, and I don't remember what my dad said because my dad didn't tell me what he said. He was just saying that he was saying racist shit and saying like the N-word. And my dad was like, "Dad, you can't fucking say that. You can't fucking say that to these people." And it's like, I don't remember where I was going because all you, just so I get mad at you, because you fucked up. No, but he was just racist as fuck. But I can't think of like Asian people. You know what I mean? Like when people think white people are racist, they think they're racist against black people. You know what I mean? They don't ever think like, oh, you're racist against fucking Indian.
Well, Jews too. That's a big one.
Jews? I mean, how often do you even meet a fucking Jewish person?
A lot if you live in New York and shit. And
yeah, okay. Now
California.
For people that live in northern Idaho, Nevada, fucking.
Are there Jews up here?
Yeah, there's one or two.
No.
You got rid of them
I'm
quick.
sure there's Jewish people all over the place, but the very few number.
No, well, Justin is a Jew.
Yeah, but how, you know what I mean? But
it's rare.
What's the Jew, though? What is he fucking... Is
Jewish.
he the actual race? Jewish?
Well, it's not a race. It's a fucking
both.
religion.
It's
No,
it's a
both.
lifestyle.
No, it's
it's
both.
stupid. No, it's religion, dude. It's literally Christianity. You do the same thing. They act like it's different. Well, I have all this culture for my religion. Yeah, so do people who are Christians, dude. I
think Jewish people are they're an actual race.
No,
it's a religion.
They're not a race. Well, first of all, race is a social construct anyway, so I guess they could technically and aren't one.
Construct.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Race isn't real. We talked about this already. The idea that you can switch
Only
like
the superior race.
well, yeah, that's a real race. No, but saying like white people. The only difference between me and you is you're slightly like. And when I get a tan, I'm a Mexican now. It's like no, it's just a skin color difference. It makes no sense.
It's based on your fucking literal native heritage from these places.
No, that's what ethnicity is.
Yeah, exactly.
Ethnicity's a thing.
What's the difference between race?
A race is just a group that we're putting together based on the color of their skin or their eye. Because a Japanese person has the same exact skin color as us. Their eyes are just like this.
So are Chinese people.
Exactly. Yeah. But and then guess what? What about like Vietnamese and Filipinos? They look way closer to him skin color wise. So their eye shape, so the eyes is what makes a race something.
But it's what's weird.
Skin.
Indian people have really dark skin and they don't have the Asian eye.
Exactly, and they also
they're considered Asian, right?
Yeah, no, some and I think UK they consider them Asian, but then they're more like their own. They're their own thing in our. I feel like they're separate. Because people don't, when they say those Asians over there, no one ever is expecting them to be an Indian.
Yeah.
You'd say that's an Indian or there's a Middle Eastern.
Yeah, but they're not Middle Eastern.
They're not
even close to Middle East. They're way close to Asian.
Yeah, but they look closer to a Middle Eastern than they do to a...
Dude, some of the... Dude, I've seen an Indian person that was blacker than the blackest black person.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what Middle Easterns look like that.
Oh,
Middle Easterns, yeah, a lot of Middle
Indians
Easterns...
do.
Yeah, and Middle Easterns, like a lot of them...
Speakerphone.
They're so...
That's my sister. I'm not talking to her.
They're so dark.
But I'm not doing it.
But they have straighter hair. That's the only difference. They have curly hair.
They have straight hair.
Exactly, but if they had curly hair, they'd look just like a black guy. Well, then those is a little different.
Well,
but the whole thing
is... the whole thing, though. It's just... That is just insanity in the first place.
The whole thing...
I mean, why did these...
It's culture is the biggest
think
difference.
That in the first place? You know what I mean?
I think it came from... I think it's justifying slavery.
Did it really start with white people? Or did it start with...
I think
everybody.
I think justifying slavery is a big one. I don't know if that's real. That might just be what woke people say.
I don't know, because that's the thing. And that's the thing it's difficult to navigate through this world. I'm not kidding. It's difficult to navigate what's really true and what's really not.
Well, because I think it's like a lot of people had to justify why they were enslaving black people and they weren't enslaving anyone else, you know? So there was a reason why... Oh,
they were racist to them or whatever, but
yeah, but they all...
not enslaved.
Exactly.
They could own businesses and shit, you know?
Yeah, they're still treated like shit, but so were poor white people. But it's like there has, and also like even like what was it, Italians and Irish weren't considered white until
they were treated like garbage.
Yeah, they weren't treated. They weren't considered either white though. They weren't white back then.
Really?
Then they became white later on. Yeah, that's what's so dumb about race. It's fake. The whole thing's stupid and fake. So that's my whole thing. Is like so Jewish being a race is, I guess, if you want to separate them for some reason.
Well, I don't know. I've just always heard it's both.
Well,
a race,
they
but
say
I
that,
think of Jewish people as being of the Middle Eastern. I think that's
not the Ashkenazi Jews, the Jews, the ones that all got killed in the Holocaust. Those are all white Jews.
Yeah, they were
all from Poland. They're all Polish people.
So that was
Polish
that was the religion, right? The religion Jew.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was a religion and the race. They consider themselves Ashkenazi Jew is a separation from those other Jews, but they're also the Jew that consider themselves a different race, but they're not. They say that because they grew up in a certain culture, and then I don't know. I think they're trying to explain what they feel, but it's like the same thing with Christianity. Like I haven't believed in God since I was 15 years old. I haven't missed a Christmas. I haven't missed an Easter. I haven't missed any of that. I still celebrate all those holidays. I like seeing my family. I like celebrating holidays.
Yeah,
Also, most of those are pagan holidays anyways.
Yeah.
They're all fucking, the whole thing's a fucking bullshit
Weird
thing
sham.
anyways.
I know. It's crazy to think about that. And it's crazy to think, like, so, did you know, like, we had fucking, I was reading, I have a thing saved on my phone. Can you hand me the
Erner?
Richard Butler is the guy that came
Good
up
guy.
in fucking 1973, I guess. And he started a huge racist thing around here. Like, we weren't considered racist in the 1960s up in northern Idaho.
Really?
Wasn't, no. Like, and dude, it was so
There's no
crazy. I remember
segregation
doing
here.
community service with this girl from California. She told her mom, she was Mexican, and she told her mom that she was moving to northern Idaho. And she was like, northern Idaho? Like, the racist northern Idaho? And she people believe that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not joking.
Every
they
time
fucking think we're racist.
Dude,
as
every
fuck.
time you
Well,
see Kim
are.
Kardashian pop up, they'll bring up the fact that the racist area in Coeur d'Alene,
they have
Idaho.
Aryan Nation. Dude, I remember growing up and seeing Aryan Nation dudes fucking straight full clad, combat boots, military fucking full military garb, but with like patches of like upside down peace signs and shit. And my mom was like, "Don't ever talk to those people. You don't ever talk to those people." And they were fucking neo-Nazis from the compound, dude. Like, and then it changed when fucking a lot of Californians started to come up here, and they moved up to fucking Bonners Ferry and way in northern Idaho, like where they're like way up by the border of Canada.
No shit.
And yeah, they're way up. They're still there, dude. I knew people that I went to prison with that were like, "Oh yeah, I've been to the compounds," and these compounds where fucking white people meet up.
Well, there's a story my dad tells me that like his friend Terry Howell's brother, Terry Howell and Brian Howell. I should say his whole name, but he said him and his friend would go and they snuck into the compounds, I think with 22s, and snuck around, and just fucking looked around and just stole some shit. They just snuck in there, because they're little. But I think like they're the little camo wearing kids, like dumb idiots.
Yeah.
Or like the super military type guys. Like, oh, I'm gonna go do all the. I guess they snuck into into those compounds before when they were kids. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
There's some crazy weird shit with that. But also, I was talking to a guy at my work who's 71 years old. Or 71. He grew up here. Then he moved to Canada for like 20 years. But he lived in Moscow that's where he grew up. And I was like, well, I was like,
weirdly that they have University of Idaho there.
I know. I said, do they have segregation in Idaho back then? He's like, what segregation? There's no black people here. Yeah. There's no one here, so there's no segregation wasn't a thing because like it wasn't even the one black guy.
Yeah.
If there even was one back then, it probably wasn't even one, especially in Moscow. Mm-hmm. I remember that's weird.
And that's another thing to think about too, like because
we're still a northern state.
Well, yeah, but still, it's crazy to think about. We really didn't grow up with many black people around here.
That's like, a good thing. That's why I love it here.
Shut up. It's crazy to think about too, because sometimes I think about like the shit I say, and it's just like, yeah, obviously you don't ever say it around black people, and it's not because
you do
like, I don't want to say that around them because it's because obviously you don't want to offend somebody. You don't want to be rude, brutally to someone's face. Mm-hmm. When you're just joking and you understand the fact that. Believing that someone is horrible and bad and different because of the way they look or what they believe. I mean, sometimes they can believe terrifying shit, which they are bad. Like a murderer, you're not going to just be like, oh, yeah, it
depends why he murdered.
Murderers are all races.
Yeah, it depends why he murdered somebody,
too. Just to think that, like, can you imagine? Like, there's people that I know real racist people. Like, they don't fucking think whites and blacks should mix.
Yeah, amen.
Like, that's what... Shut
up. Sorry, I'm trying to do comedy on a comedy podcast. But shut up. Don't be funny. Stop being funny on here.
Stop being funny.
It's not a place to be funny.
Cereal. But it's just crazy to think, like... And when people say that, like... Joe Rogan, remember that guy that they fucking said he got all this him saying the N word over and over again on Joe Rogan?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, and they call those people racist, right? Immediately, oh, you're right. If you say that word, racist immediately. So it's like, so if I'm joined in with someone that's the racist clan, whatever.
The clan.
Am I good? The clan. So sweet.
The good ones.
Where do the people who say the end? I wanted to say, I almost said it right there, but I'm gonna just refrain. I'm gonna refrain.
You've been fighting back saying that.
I'm
for
trying my hardest.
couple
God
minutes.
damn it. How is this person gonna fit in at the very with these people?
What
like,
person?
there's just no
What kind of
levels of racism. That's what I'm saying. You just get put into a group.
Yeah.
The guy at the very top says, "Hey, I want to kill every person that's not white." Now, and I'm the same as that guy because I made a joke one
You
time
just
about
said
black
it.
people.
You just said that, dude.
Fuck, that is me. Just get scared. Just act.
But that's the idea, though. You just saying it is that's what's stupid. The context and the intent's gone. You just saying that right there is just as dumb as being mad at someone for saying the word out for the way we say it.
Yeah.
It's how you just quoting somebody, like making up a hypothetical person and saying that.
I know.
That's all stupid. Why would you even give them the time of day? Fuck those losers.
True.
I think about murdering all of them.
And I'm the racist.
Black people, that is.
Black people. So,
Anyway, so why are you
are
racist?
you fucked up?
No,
You're fucked up.
I'm not fucked up.
Just racist. And he's
Daddy's just a little tired, you know.
Well, you've been having a hardcore party sesh.
Pass.
Getting fucking sucked.
pass that shit over.
Fucking
su-
cocaine in your butthole.
This whole summer has been fucking insane.
You've had a fucking insanity summer.
Yeah, it's been
Not even
sick.
joke, dude.
I'm
that's
sad
what
it's
I was
ending.
thinking about in the car ride over here. I was talking about. Remember when fucking Camilo was
The gay guy.
wiping asses
Oh.
for old people, and trying to fucking go with that? Like that was like his next step in life was to go fucking traveling nurse, and then now he's gonna be a fucking traveling comedian. Fucking 6 months later.
Well, that was his real dream.
Well, I know, but it's weird that it's fucking. He tried to go somewhere else, and then random
Okay, keep
fucking amazing
pulling you
things.
back, dude. You're like a fucking one of those older, tired cops. I keep trying to retire.
No,
You
but
keep
I can't stop.
pulling me back. Hey, it's like comedy does you, dude. It's meant to be.
I think so.
Like, look where you came. You came to the most random ass place in Idaho, and you met the two.
Place.
Yeah, you met the two only people in this whole area that do podcasts.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one other guy too. That guy does Dan Cummins. He's here.
Time suck.
He's from here?
Yeah, he lives here and
yeah.
does Time Suck podcast.
Why don't you guys connect with him?
I don't know, that'd be
I
crazy.
just don't think we would have a good time.
I think we probably could. I think he was on Anthony Cumia's podcast before.
Invite him on your podcast.
If we see him. My brother sees him, he says, but he's also known for being a type of a liar.
But
He also
I
thinks
don't-
he says
I
it's
just- I
true.
don't know. I wish I fucking. I shouldn't just go to work tomorrow, huh? I should just fucking stay home.
That would be a bold move.
Can you imagine? Oh my god.
You could do it.
Yeah, I
quit.
would love. You know what's so crazy? So this is one thing I've been thinking about lately, and it's crazy because Jasmine told me this a long time ago. It's so crazy to me because she said she was like, I feel like I'm holding you back, and this was a long time ago.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Did you
and that's
get it?
heavy. That's really heavy to say to a person that you love and that you believe is your partner. She's like, I believe that I'm holding your back.
Then he said
I
amen.
was like, fuck yeah, bitch. I'm trying to fuck bitches, do comedy, and fuck dudes.
The last one most
But
of all.
that's insane.
'Cause I'm gay and
Just
Blake.
to say that, you know what I mean?
What'd you actually say to her?
That she's not holding me back. That's crazy. Because I do
So
a lot of
Blake's
things for
lying.
her. You know what I mean? Because I love her. But it's also like, and I think if I was single, it'd be a completely different thing. You know what I mean? My whole life would be way completely different. But she's not holding me back though. But maybe she is.
But she's not. But, you know, maybe she.
Maybe she.
Maybe she is,
She's not.
but maybe. Oh, no,
Because can you imagine if you? Because if
I'll
you're
put it
single,
on- I'll put that on her anyways.
I wouldn't have this want to fucking provide a certain lifestyle for her, right? You know, because it's like, man, I don't like this fucking job. I'm quitting this job. You know what I mean? That's what I do. If I like suddenly I don't like this job anymore, I'm just gonna quit.
I don't know if he would do that because that's hard. That's a hard thing to do.
I
not
did
easy
with-
for
I did
anybody.
with
I
Ace
don't-
Industrial Supply, and that was the hardest.
Yeah,
thing
but that
in
was
the world.
that was years you were working there.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is 3. I've been working here longer than
Yeah,
I
but
worked
you're not-
at that job.
But you're quitting a job where you weren't getting paid very much, and like you
True.
kept, and you also it kept dragging you back into what because that's the downside of hiring felons.
It is
Because that's
fuck yeah, it is.
I get like it's crazy that he can handle and not slip in with all the felons he hires.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should explain more to people who are listening. But like, yeah, because the boss John, he used to be a fucking meth head. He used to sell meth.
Dude.
He used to sell meth
Horrifying.
hard. Went to prison for like 5 years, was it?
7.
7 years.
Damn.
Got out. Well, then he like got a job in jail at the place he's at now, Ace Industrial Supply. And he just started selling, and he could sell good because he was selling meth his whole fucking life. So he knew how to talk to me. And he also
disagreeable, fucking headstrong person.
Also he doesn't. He didn't give a shit because he's working in jail, so he didn't care.
In prison, so he didn't give a fuck. He'd say random shit.
Yeah, if he got fired, who gives a shit? I'm in jail. Like, I don't have to pay for anything.
Prison's different.
I'm in prison. I'm in prison. Not jail. I'm in prison. I don't give a shit. Yeah. And then eventually he did so well that they said, "Hey, do you want?" And he said that he's coming back up here, so they gave him like a ability to have like a satellite and to start his own little thing because he did selling so good.
Wow.
So we started a business up here, and he would hire ex-felons that were because he knew a lot of them were like hustlers.
That's how I got the job. Because I was an ex-felon.
Yeah, because
his wife worked at the rehab that I worked at.
Yeah, the Altar. Yeah, that place has a lot of felons and shit come through that place
that's the one fucking like I don't know if there's any other place in the country you can. Now it's $3,500. When I went there, it was $2,500. But that motherfucking place saved me from going back to prison. I was in prison, got out, I got a misdemeanor paraphernalia charge. But after that, from that paraphernalia charge,
after they talked him into doing guilty, he pled guilty. It wasn't even his.
Guilty to it. Got a felony from that charge. And so I ran on the run, all this bullshit, right? But when I came back, I didn't have to go to prison. I had to do 2 months at a Christian rehab instead of a fucking 3-year sentence. And that's what the judge said. He's like, last time, done for. You're going back for your whole sentence. Not even joking. He said that to me.
Whoa.
And he was dead
Did he
serious.
say not even joking?
He said, not even joking, bitch.
The gayest.
No, it scared me when he said it to me.
It's good. It worked. Well, not really, kind of.
Well, no, it didn't work. But it did.
It did. It scared the fuck. Well, yeah, almost killed you.
Yeah.
Because that's why you almost OD'd on that because you didn't want to get hit.
Straight up. Fucking would rather fucking overdose and die than go back to prison.
Well, you'd rather overdose to try to figure out a way to figure it out. Yeah.
It's not very much time. 3 years? It's not that much. But it really is.
That's been a long fucking time locked up.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand. Like, people who haven't been in trouble like that, you know what I mean? It's such a fucking insane.
What was the longest stint you did?
It was only fucking 6 months, but it'd be 6 months at a time.
I would fucking lose my mind.
Yeah, I know, but there's people that do fucking 5 years.
People do 50 years, 80, have a 127-year sentence.
It's still prison, you know what I mean? I still went to prison, but it was 6 months at a time, 6 months at a time, 6 months at a time.
It was also an easier prison. Like, it wasn't like the scary, like prison lands, they call it, right?
3 people also did die when I was there.
Yeah,
2 people committed suicide and 1 guy got killed.
Well, see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, they took
Epstein was there. He went to jail with Epstein.
Epstein didn't kill himself, dude.
Yeah.
He might have. So that's what he's trying to fight for them. But it's still insane just to think that the tiny prison sentence that I had, fucking multiple times of 6 months, to see multiple people die every time you went there. It's just like, it's fucking terrifying. It's
yeah. The scary part is that only 30 people went to that prison. Stop.
Stop calling me dad.
That's the same thing we were talking about
I
earlier.
couldn't get off the phone with him. I'm sorry. I can't talk to him. He'd just be talking.
Yammering. Hey, you're on the podcast.
It's so crazy, too, because he used to do it when he was drunk.
He dies in an hour.
He's sober now. He's sober now, and he would fucking, when he was drunk, oh my god.
Yeah.
Hours of the, he would, dude, you wouldn't even have to talk to him. You just sit there and fucking literally.
That's like half of our childhood is him sitting on my phone. Yeah, okay, Dad. Well,
I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, okay, man, I'm gonna let you go. And then he just kept going. Well, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. He just kept saying,
"Will you let me go, please?"
Yeah, literally, I just do that over and over again. All right, I'm gonna let you go, and just like.
We literally were hanging out with Blake. Also, he has to go talk. Like we're in the middle of a Halo match, dude.
We're literally fucking. This matters, dude. Don't hang up.
We're rating on EverQuest, dude. What the fuck are you doing? On his fucking ear, just playing. You broke our phone because you were talking to him on the phone when you were in the pool. Ever? Because you got the phone got wet because it was in your ear.
Yeah.
Probably you were just talking for a second and put it away. Yeah, you broke the phone. I guess I'd argue. Fuck that piece of shit.
Fuck that piece of shit.
Back when you used to have wireless home phones, dude. Remember those days?
I do. Mm-hmm.